of higher education in Turkey. It has been awarded the status of research university and fully accredited by the Turkish Higher Education Quality Council. These designations stand as strong indicators of our institutional quality, scientific productivity, and commitment to academic excellence. International projects such as Agroionsure are the critical importance in sustaining these achievements, so it is so important for us. They contribute not only to research and innovation, but also advancing digitalization and educational innovation, and also societal impact in higher education. Your project, our project, aims to promote sustainable agriculture, as I know, by utilizing the surfaces of industrial buildings in urban environments, right? And it offers an innovative and ecologically viable approach to vocational education by integrating green skills and practical knowledge for new generations of professionals and the others. So this day you will see the pedagogical framework and digital learning environments, simulation scenarios, right? And practical tools developed within the project. All of these highlight and agriculture today requires not just land but also technology, design, and international cooperation. I would like to extend my senior thanks to all project partners, academic contributors, experts, and students who contributed to this initiative. And I wish you an inspiring and fruitful event once again. And also you are welcome to Gazi University. Tekrar teşekkür ediyorum. Hepinize katılımlarınız için teşekkür ediyorum. Konuşma şansı verdiği için hocama teşekkür ediyorum. Başarılı bir toplantı olmasını diliyorum. Kolaylıklar.
Teşekkürler. Ardından Rektör Danışmanı Profesör Doktor Serdar Polat'ı görüş ve değerlendirmelerini paylaşmak üzere kürsüye davet ediyorum. Next, I kindly invite Professor Dr. Serdar Polat, Rector Advisor, to share his insights.
Değerli hocalarım, kıymetli misafirler, değerli akademisyenler, öncelikle hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Seyhan Hocam özellikle burada bu etkinlik neticesinde öğrenci arkadaşlara bu vizyonu kattığı için özellikle teşekkür etmek istiyorum. Bir sağlıkçı olarak kendi fakültemde lisans eğitim hayatında bu tarz etkinliklere çok rastlamadım. Bunun ne kadar kıymetli olduğunu, akademik düşünen insanlar için ne kadar önemli olduğunu bildiğim için de hocama bu konuda tekrar teşekkür etmek isterim. Konuyu çok uzatmayacağım. Araştırma üniversitesi olma aşamasında ve var olan araştırma üniversitesi konumunu korumak açısından projeler bizim için son derece önemli. Bu bağlamda rektörümüz Profesör Doktor Uğur Önal ve kendi adıma yapılan bütün çalışmaların sonuna kadar yanında olduğumuzu belirtmek isterim. Hocam zaten bu konuyla ilgili bütün desteğini, mesaisini harcamakta. Gazi Üniversitesi'ni bir adım ileriye taşımak, var olan konumunu korumak açısından da Avrupa Birliği projelerini, uluslararası araştırmaları sonuna kadar desteklediğinizi tekrar eder. Emeklerinizden dolayı hepinize teşekkür eder. Tekrardan üniversitemize hoş geldiniz derim. İyi çalışmalar.
Agroionsure projesini neden yaptık ve sonuçları nelerdir konulu konuşmasını yapması için Alona Konstantinova'yı davet etmek istiyorum. I invite Alona Konstantinova to give her speech titled Why we did the Agroionsure project and what are its results.
name is Selena Konstantinova, and I'm from German organization Vision that coordinates this project. And I would like to begin my presentation with asking you to imagine a house, the one that you grew up in. Maybe a flowers along the walls that your parents planted, or a cherry tree with a wooden bench. Butterflies danced in the air and bees buzzed around, and green surroundings brought peace to your soul. Some of you may even had a garden, crops, herbs, vegetables. Perhaps you tasted your own crunchy carrots, or felt the aroma of basil grown from the very soil you walked on. Or maybe you dabbled in growing microgreens on your own balcony during the COVID-19. How wonderful must it be to witness something grow from the seed just outside your window. And now, imagine a warehouse, a factory, an industrial building. Gray concrete walls, neutron beams, asphalt yards, and thick, flat roofs seeded with resin, barren, and unused. These roofs span hundreds, even thousands of square meters. The kind of space that makes your children's garden look like a flower pot. In summer, sun scorches the roof surface. It's so hot, you could fry an egg on it. Across Europe and Turkey, there are millions of industrial buildings, logistic hubs, warehouses, manufacturing plants, and more than half of these have flat, underutilized roofs. But what if you could move the garden into that imposing monument of human labor? What if those industrial roofs were to get a little greener? What if these massive gray rooftops became lush, productive green spaces? That is the vision behind Agroionsure, a project designed to reimagine our industrial architecture, not just as spaces of production, but of also regeneration. It aims to turn industrial rooftops into vibrant urban farms, ecological hubs where fresh food is grown, communities are engaged, and cities are cooled and nourished from the top down. This project responds to urgent needs. Climate change, rapid urbanization, and economic instability are putting our traditional food systems under stress. Over 50% of the world's population lives in urban or peri-urban areas today, and by 2050, that number will exceed 80%. Meanwhile, agriculture contributes to more than 20% of global greenhouse gas emissions. We need to bring food closer to the consumer, and cities need green solutions. Urban agriculture has proven to reduce emissions from food transport, offer fresher produce, and enhance food security. But space in cities is limited, and that's where industrial rooftops come in. Their flat, green-first structures make them perfect for growing vegetables, herbs, and even running aquaponic systems. They offer massive surfaces that don't compete with housing or small balcony gardens. Industrial rooftops are built strong. They can handle heavy infrastructure, and they're exposed to sunlight. That makes them ideal for solar panels, urban wind turbines, and farming. When turned green, they lower building costs, purify the air, and absorb rainwater, thus relieving city drainage systems. They're also more than just a farming surface. They can become educational spaces, community gardens, job creators, and micro-ecosystems supporting biodiversity. Since ancient times, farming has brought people together, whether in small villages or shared fields, connecting communities through supporting biodiversity. The sense of togetherness has often faded in modern times, where food is something bought, not grown, and neighbors may barely know one another. The COVID-19 pandemic deepened that distance. According to the European Foundation for Improvement of Living and Working Conditions, 1 in 8 Europeans reporting feeling lonely, most or all of the time, especially young adults and urban dwellers. Rooftop farms, especially on industrial buildings, offer a new kind of gathering place. They reconnect people not just with food, but with each other. Whether it's building raising beds, or harvesting salad greens, or attending a seasonal workshop, these spaces create opportunities for interaction and inclusion, right where we need it most. In Brussels, the big aquaponic farm combines fish farming with hydroponic vegetables, not only feeding local residents, but also providing educational tools and jobs for youth. In Paris, Nature Urbain, the largest rooftop in Europe, it supplies restaurants with local markets while offering a hands-on training for sustainable urban farming. In some projects, such as Östergård in Copenhagen, rooftops have become community gardening spaces, where food is grown collectively and shared with community supporting agriculture members, strengthening neighborhood bonds. Industrial rooftop farms also attract pollinators and wildlife, reintroducing biodiversity to dense city corners. What was once a heat-trapping slab of concrete becomes a micro-ecosystem, buzzing with bees, dotted with butterflies, and visited by birds. Even a few square meters of flowering plants can serve a crucial stopover for urban pollinators whose habitats have been paved over. Research from University of Michigan shows that green roofs can support a surprising range of species, including over 200 types of insects and birds, just in one city block. These elevated gardens help restore ecological balance. And when these roofs sit atop industrial buildings, it's not just nature that benefits, it's the entire urban environment. Cleaner air, better stormwater absorption, and stronger connection between cities and natural worlds they often try to forget. These rooftops became green classrooms, therapeutic gardens, innovation labs, and community anchors, all rooted in sustainability. But it's not without challenges. Structural integrity must be carefully evaluated. Irrigation systems must be water efficient, and investments must be secured. That's why Agroionsure provides a structured, adequate complaint training for eco-farmers, helping them build competence in rooftop farming, from planning to production. Industrial rooftops align nearly with all United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which, if you're unfamiliar, are basically the world's to-do list for a better future. From ending world hunger and improving health and boosting decent jobs and fighting climate change, rooftop farming checks more boxes than you'd expect from something that takes place above a warehouse. These goals are practical, measurable, and global, and urban agriculture touches them in real, visible ways. Growing food locally helps fight hunger and reduce emissions that come from transporting produce halfway across a continent. Green rooftops cool overheated cities, improve air, lower energy bills, and help climate action and clean energy targets. And by involving local communities, especially youth, women, and underrepresented groups, these farms became platforms for equity, education, and empowerment. So when we talk about planning putting a garden on top of a factory, we're not just talking about vegetables. We're talking about transforming urban spaces into engines of sustainability, feeding people, supporting local communities, and healing parts of the city that concrete once claimed for good. It's not a dream of the far future. It's already happening, from Berlin to Ankara, from Sofia to Madrid. So next time when you look at a warehouse roof, don't just see concrete. See potential. See a tomato plant, a bee, a community workshop, a small oasis high above the asphalt, reminding us that sustainability doesn't have to start from scratch. It can start from the top. Thank you all.
Agroionsure projesinin pedagojik çerçevesi ve müfredat konulu konuşmasını yapması için Panagiotis Soris'i davet ediyorum. I invite Panagiotis Soris to give a talk on the pedagogical framework and curriculum of the Agroionsure project.
not Panayotis. Panayotis unfortunately could not make it due to family reasons. Oh no, it's this one. Oh. So my name is Karel Benisek. I am from Belgium. I have the pleasure to have been working with Agroionsure for nearly 20 years, with a little bit of exaggeration. I am a farmer boy, so I'm very keen on everything that is fresh food, on everything that I can grow myself, vegetables and etc. So when this project was conceived, the very heart of my upbringing was in this project, in fact. Within the project, we actually wanted to help people to be able to see, okay, how could I develop my own urban industrial service